Have you noticed it? Do you ever scroll your feed and get that uncanny sense that everyone is starting to look, sound, and act exactly the same? It's not just your imagination. The outfits, the voices, the dance moves, the memes, even the same recycled jokes. It's like we're all part of one gigantic, collective copy-paste. If you've been wondering why there's no personality today, buckle up, because what's really going on is shocking. Welcome to the Growth Mindset Project, where we dig deep into the biggest trends shaping our minds, behaviors, and society. Before we dive into the truth about social media and the vanishing act of individuality, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a chance to grow with us and join a community dedicated to thinking different. Let's get real. More and more, it's tough to find people who truly stand out, both online and in real life. Research backs this up. In an era where we have unlimited tools for self-expression, genuine uniqueness is actually on the decline. There's no personality today, not because we're less interesting as humans, but because something is systematically shutting down the process that makes us interesting in the first place. To understand why, let's start with something almost out of a dystopian novel, the panopticon. Imagine a prison designed centuries ago by philosopher Jeremy Bentham, with a single guard in a central tower surrounded by a ring of prisoner cells. The genius, or horror, of the design was that inmates could never be sure if they were being watched at any given moment. No matter what, they'd act as though they always were. In effect, they started policing themselves. Now, what does a centuries-old prison have to do with modern social media platforms? Everything. Today, our lives are a digital panopticon. Every moment can be captured, clipped, shared, and memed to a global audience. You walk down the street, you might end up in someone's viral video. You try a new joke, and suddenly, it's everywhere. Do it right or wrong, it gets repeated, commented on, judged. And with that constant invisible surveillance, we begin to monitor ourselves. We hesitate, filter, and self-edit. We stick to what blends in and what's been vetted by social media before ever posting, wearing, or saying it out loud. No wonder you feel like there's no personality today. Nobody wants to risk revealing something truly new or weird about themselves. This surveillance isn't just changing what we do, it's warping who we are. Let's talk psychology. Identity isn't something you're born with. It's something you build through experimentation, through stumbling, trying on beliefs, styles, and quirks. Erik Erikson, a father of identity psychology, described this as moratorium, a phase where you mess around, explore, and find your edges. But now, the digital panopticon clamps down on that vital phase. Kids, teens, even adults are afraid to experiment or make mistakes in public. Instead, everyone borrows from what's already popular, safe, and market-tested. Everyone's opinion is an echo of something trending, and you see it even offline, where real-life conversations are peppered with the latest internet sound bites. There's no personality today because we aren't allowed to mess around anymore. And without that, how can we ever find out who we really are? If you're still watching, take a second to like this video and drop a comment. Do you think social media has killed real personality, or is it something else? Let's discuss. The data is clear. One study followed more than 1 million people and found that indicators of true uniqueness, not caring about what other people think, breaking rules, and defending personal beliefs, are at a 20-year low. Our feeds are full, but our cup of originality is almost empty. The pressure to not rock the boat has reached an all-time high. The safest path seems to be keeping quiet, not standing out, just blending in. And so we end up asking, why is there no personality today? It's because the few truly magnetic people left, whether creators, leaders, or artists, have learned, often painfully, to hold on to and protect what makes them different. Amid a culture that pushes everyone into beige uniformity, these are the individuals who develop, defend, and amplify their real personality, even when it's uncomfortable or risky. There's an evolutionary reason for our fear of standing out. In ancient times, Survival depended on fitting in with your tribe. Being the weird one could get you cast out. Cultures all over the world have their own version of this warning. In Scandinavia, the law of Jante says no one is special. In Japan, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. In Australia, tall poppy syndrome cuts down anyone who stands out. It's deep in our biology, and our minds still run on this old programming. Even though, today, standing out won't get us exiled. It might just get us noticed. But you can override this programming. The first powerful strategy is to speed run through dealing with criticism and haters. Putting yourself out there, creating authentic content, sharing what you really think, even making mistakes in public, is the fastest way to realize that judgment is inevitable, but it can't actually define you unless you let it. Facing critique at scale supercharges your resilience and confidence. And ironically, it's also one of the best ways to grow into your truest self. Next, lean into what makes you contradictory or weird. The most memorable, magnetic personalities all have a core contradiction. That thing they might once have felt embarrassed or shy about, but now own unapologetically. Think about well-known public figures who stand out because they mix unexpected traits. Someone physically strong but emotionally gentle, or outspoken yet deeply kind. Those contradictions are their edge, and you have yours, whether or not you see it yet. If you're a rugby player who bakes, or a business leader who loves anime, or a mindfulness coach with a bold sense of humor, that's your unique recipe. Instead of hiding your quirks, flaunt them. They're the antidote to the sameness epidemic, and the proof that there's personality today for those willing to claim it. Finally, you have to intentionally define your own point of view. If you don't, the loudest voices online will do it for you. Sit down and ask yourself, what do I actually believe? What are my values? Why do I think the way I do? One method. Start with a belief and keep asking yourself why over and over until you reach the bedrock of your values. You'll start to see what really drives you, and that's the heart of developing a unique and powerful personality. It isn't comfortable, it isn't instant, but it's essential. Pause with me for a second. If you're finding this valuable, if you're ready to fight the sameness and reclaim your real personality in a copycat world, quickly hit like and subscribe and tap that notification bell to stay connected with the Growth Mindset Project. Because the truth is, there's no personality today unless we work to create it, express it, and defend it. The world will always pressure us to fit in, to blend, to be the same. But the people who stop caring what the crowd thinks, who try new things, who turn their quirks into strengths, are the ones who become unforgettable. The next time you feel yourself slipping into autopilot or catch yourself echoing something just because everyone else is, pause. Ask, what would I do if no one else was watching? What makes me different, not just safe? Reclaim that edge. That's where real growth begins. Ready to dig deeper? Make sure you check out our other videos and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new episode from the Growth Mindset Project. The journey to your boldest self starts right here.